that's why I love the West Coast play. Now, you got some teams changing that, especially when you look at Milwaukee and Toronto. They play like West Coast teams, but, oh, I love the West Coast style of play, and I love playing fast. It's a lot more fun for everyone.
It is. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Richardson and Harris filling out the wings. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Milton in at the 1. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by Richardson. Now the 76ers with it. The feed to Embiid. Count it.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Westbrook scanning the floor. From outside off the mark. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And there's the pass to Harden. To the middle. Here's Covington. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Pass to Richardson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Out to Harris. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers. And good that time.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wilton the pass to Horford. Shoots over Covington. Another miss by Philadelphia. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Inside, Westbrook. Not going to go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Milton. He's covered by Westbrook. Left side, Harris. Releases. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got his second basket.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
Harden against Richardson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
He throw good, James Harden. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Westbrook. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Harris passes to Milton. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. Three-pointer on the way. Bangs home the trifecta.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Pass to Horford. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Four on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Rockets leading by 3. Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers.
And they kept fouling him. I mean, it only made him more aggressive. He wound up having a huge night at the free throw line.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
To the paint, here's Westbrook. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Out left to the wing. Horford against Covington. Horford kicks to Harris. Over House. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Harden, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Tipped away. Embiid, the pass to Harris. To the left wing. Here's Milton. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. In the corner, it's Westbrook. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Rockets on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Harden dishes to Covington. The 3. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. 4th, James Harden.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, it all starts with ball movement, Greg. And when your off guard has that kind of unselfish mindset that these guys do, I mean, it makes a big difference.
Another miss by Houston. The 76ers trail by 7. Richardson left side. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Westbrook. Looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of the rest of his career.
No good on that one. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Richardson kicks to Embiid. to Richardson. Passes it to Horford. Here's Milton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Rebounded by Tucker. Houston leading by 5. Here is House. Now the pass to Harden. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The shot by House is no good.
No fool, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
And it's in there. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Adept at using his length on defense. That's Covington. I mean, the moment you're careless around him, he strikes.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Tucker. On the wing, Harden. 7 points in the game. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Milton the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Tucker. Rebounded by Tucker.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Westbrook, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point differential. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, that's just fantastic concentration by Harden. Taking the hit like a champ, draining the shot.
Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then, Chris, he'd get that shot off.
Come on, Kev, it's just sick. His step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step-back, just his regular one. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him. Yeah, it's no doubt that Houston now is championship or bust. We've seen it. I mean, they've dished out huge contracts going full win mode now. I mean, they're putting it all on the line with this team.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
Oh, the team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of them. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
Check out some stats for Horford. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Rockets leading by 10. Knocks it loose. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Pass to Thibault. Now Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 on the shot clock. They need this one. Horford trying to free himself up. And he sinks the layup. And for Houston, they're shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Outside Westbrook. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. looking to get back on track here.
Well, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Shot clock at 5. 4-3. Covington. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Harris inside. Another shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Though he's not truly a dominant rebounder, whoever can find a way to beat you once in a while if you fail to put a body on.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
3-throw drops for Al Horford. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
Here's Milton. He's covered by Westbrook. Embiid trying to break loose.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Rockets leading by 5. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Another miss by Houston.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Harden. Harris outside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
Big forward pair. Harris the 3 and Horford the 4. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Neto in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Goes up to the stripe, and that one drops for him. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Harden. 6 to shoot. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From the arc. And James Harden, good for 3. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
Well, it's a beautiful shot right there from Harden. He has to touch and quickly needing to torch defenses from outside.
Here's Thibault. Back to Horford. Over Harden. Horford no luck. Houston leading by 6. It's Covington on the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I mean, you can't allow Covington to beat you on the drive. Given his athleticism, you have to clog up these lanes.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harris misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Pass to Tucker. Kicks to McLemore. And some nice passing there by Houston. From deep three-point range. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Yeah, and they can't afford a repeat of that. They need a lot more minutes out of the double team.
Clock is at 3. There's Neto. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin, J. Rich is self-described as super competitive. That edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
And he makes the first.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again. And that's 6th man of the year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a starter.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Chris, you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school, and what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and a mentality of a small guy. And we all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be a trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Embiid. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, putting up 26 points per, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Looking to end the run. Here's Neto. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
That free throw, no good. The 76ers making a switch here. Scott's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, and I love the fans in Philly. They're notoriously prickly, though. They expect hard-nosed effort. If not, they'll let you hear about it.
Harden can't hit.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Here's Bible. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. As you're talking about the Philly fans, they were even booing their team in that conference semifinal round against Toronto.
Yeah, they got nervous with the season on the line. You can't take it personal. In Philly, they love you just as much as they boo you.
And he knocks down the first one.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, G, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Passes to McLemore. Here's the pass to Clemens. Nice D from Scott. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Neto. 11 points last game. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to McLemore. Harden with it. Count it from 12. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Harris. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the 76ers. Neto surveying the floor for 3. Richardson. The Rockets pull it in. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. McLemore inside the line. No good off the back of the rim.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Richardson, no luck. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 13-5 run. McLemore, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Neto, the pass to Thibault. Kicks it out to Richardson. Lock at 6. They get the rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Such muscle on the glass. I like watching him get into position and use his strength to his advantage. I'm not really sure I've ever seen a center who could play bully ball in the paint and step out and hit the 3 and give you the handles in the mix like Joel Embiid. I mean, him and Boogie Cousins are really the only two that come to mind.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid. And even though Embiid has that deep range, he prefers to throw his weight around inside.
And he should, Kevin. And at times, a lack of spacing has forced him to step outside. I mean, he's as gifted as you can get on that block. I mean, you got to get him the ball down there with space to work.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. They push it up 4 on 3. Now here's McLemore outside. It's hauled in by Richardson. The 76ers trail by 8. Passes it to Thibault. Now Scott. Here's Thibault. He's got 6. Back to Scott. And Richardson now atop the key. Just 5 to shoot. Scott, good. Scott's got 5 points in the quarter.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Harden right side. And the jam by Harden.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
Here's Neto. And there's the pass to Thibault. Rockets with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Outside, Scott. Here's Thibault. Over Harden. Misses off the left iron. Good work defensively by Richardson. The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Neto. Back to Richardson. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Jeff Green.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Embiid, guarded by McLemore. Embiid inside. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
What amazing strength. Look, I love how Embiid fights his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Kicks to McLemore. Pass to Harden. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Over to the wing. And that one's good. Thibault. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Harden outside. Now here's Tucker. Richardson cover. They get it back. And that one's good. Green.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
The pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. Over Green. Thibault can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Harden. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Harden's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Embiid inside, guarded by Tucker. The shot, no good. Here's Harden, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault, guarded by Harden. A second chance effort, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 11 points.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
.114 left in the first half. Good. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Neto. Now Richardson. Pass to Thibault. Here's Neto, guarded by Harden. Neto can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 11. In the corner, Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Green slams it in.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Harden. High post try. Thibault can't get it to go.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Harden, that's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Neto. He dishes it to Embiid. Back to Neto. Over Green. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
And so it's the Houston Rockets riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
James, big first half for you. What was the most important thing that got you going?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. You know, and they followed along. So, you know, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stops.
So far, so good. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 25 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Kenny, what do you think about the Rockets?
One of the big questions coming in is, how do you defend James Harden? He can take you in either direction. He has the crossover and the jab and go. And one of the best shot makers in the game.
Shaq, what do you think about Philadelphia?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
The 76ers trail by 15. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Green is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the small forward position. Harris kicks to Richardson. That three off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And for the Sixers, the health of their draft picks has been a story. Zaire Smith, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, all missing significant time with injury.
Health continues to be a key for them, GA. Embiid in particular, he's missed some games last year, missed some back-to-backs. And, he's 7'2". You just hope his knees could withstand the grind. They got to keep him going to reach their goal.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. Milton the pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. He's covered by Westbrook. Back to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 13.
Such impressive mobility. I mean, Embiid is a tough cover when he's working the screen and roll.
Westbrook passes to House. To the inside. Harden. Count that one. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Milton. From 15 feet away, it's rebounded by Houston. Tucker's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Misses the jumper.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Knocked loose. Here is House. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And it's clear Covington isn't bashful. He welcomes any opportunity he gets to score inside.
Milton the pass to Harris. Richardson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Richardson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Harden surveying the D. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Harris. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Horford. Passes to Milton. Rockets with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. House has got the ball. Covington with the bucket.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Milton. He's got 5. Here's Embiid. Rebound by House. Outside Westbrook. Drills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 11 points.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Richardson outside. Out to the wing. Horford against Covington. Horford no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Milton. Back to Horford. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Westbrook dishes to House. And Tucker kicks to Harden. Houston moving it around. Harden draws the double. Back to Westbrook. He tries for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night. And the 76ers call time here. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
Yeah, I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz checked in for Embiid, and Alec Burks subbed in for Richardson. Rivers, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Milton. He's covered by Westbrook. Milton the pass to Burks. Here's Milton. He has 5. The pass to Horford. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 22 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Chris, the other day, Adam Silver has been talking about how the All-Star game, that system, is not working. He's been proactive in considering alternatives. What do you think?
Well, I love what he's done already. Let's think about the All-Star game in 2019. Letting guys pick their players like old school on the park. I mean, that adds a little bit of ego, and that's what you want because we want competition. We want guys that like each other, don't like each other, that are playing against each other, that we're in the finals against you. We want all that competition, all that mental game that goes into it. And so I love the fact that he's outspoken, that he's definitely ahead of the problem. But I think he did a great job by letting players pick their teammates because that already causes a little in-team drama that we'll see play out on the floor with how hard guys are playing.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Here's Milton. He's covered by Westbrook. Milton the pass to Horford. Over House. Nice spin off the left rim and in. That's 7 points for Al Horford.
Well, what you get with Horford is a guy who reads defense as well. I mean, he takes what's there.
Pass to Rivers. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Rivers has got his first basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bounce pass from Burks. Covington against Harris. Back to Burks. Over Rivers. Burks can't get it to go. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. A floater. That one goes. Count it. And the Rockets lead by 21.
These buckets help Rivers get going. The defense can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Pass to Korkmaz. Burks in the corner. Goes back up. He lays it in. Horford's got 9.
And that's just experience. I mean, reading the defense perfectly. Just another day at the office for Big Al.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded close. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one falls for Westbrook.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. The 76ers trail by 21. Passes it to Horford. Here's Thibault. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. He's got 10.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
And some nice passing there by Houston. And the pass to Westbrook. Connects from three-point range. Westbrook's got 19 points.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Works with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one's good. Thibault.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Houston leading by 20. Outside Westbrook. And they pick up 2. Westbrook's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Harris finds Burks. Now here's Horford. He's got 9. Here's Thibault. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's some good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Rockets leading by 21. And here's Rivers. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Burks. Pass to Thibault. Harris with it. Shoots over Carroll. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's 10 points for Tobias Harris. Here's Westbrook. 21 points in the game. 1:57 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it up. Covington trying to break free. And it's Westbrook missing. The 76ers trail by 19. Works with it. Picked up by Rivers. Chalk up 2 there. 12 points for Tobias Harris.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Here's Westbrook. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Burks the pass to Thibault. Puts it up from 12. Again, Philadelphia. Rockets leading by 15. Outside Westbrook. There's 49 seconds left in the third. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Richardson comes in for Alec Burks, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Harden's checked in, and it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Yes, that goes in. 23 points for Russell Westbrook.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Richardson dishes to Harris, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 17. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Richardson, banked in off the glass. Richardson's got 7 points. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Here's the three. That one, no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris at small forward with Horford at the 4. Then there's Richardson, and there's Embiid, and it's Thibault in at the 2-guard position. Harden outside, and he lays it straight in. Harden's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Horford kicks to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. And the 76ers get it back. And they double up Embiid. That's tipped. Covington with it. Now defended by Embiid. 3-on-3. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Back to Harden. Bounce pass from Carroll. Just 5 on the clock. Tucker finds Harden. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Richardson the pass to Harris. Here's Thibault, guarded by Harden. Pass to Embiid. From deep. The 76ers with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Richardson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Now the 76ers on the break. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Harris. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Harden, no good.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Richardson the pass to Embiid. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Proving once again how dominant he is. I mean, once Embiid gets rolling, it's like an avalanche.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Daniel House has checked in for Damari Carroll. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Here's Milton. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Milton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And that one misses. Rockets leading by 13. House dishes to Covington. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And you look at Joel Embiid, maybe the best two-way big man, Chris, in the NBA today. If there's anything he needs to work on, what would that be?
Well, I still think that there's room for growth as far as his playmaking. I mean, Kevin, he's going to command double teams on a nightly basis. So it's all about taking advantage of the defense for sending that extra man.
First free throw is good.
Wow, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
And Embiid drops them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Westbrook with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. So he gets them both. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Milton. Now here's Embiid. Here's Harris. The stupendous finish in traffic.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
The three from Harden buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Here's Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball, and Harden with the stuff.
Oh, what hustle from Harden. Just sprinting down the floor in transition, finding a great shot as a result.
Here's Milton. He's covered by Westbrook. Passes it to Richardson. Right wing. Horford finds Harris. That one's not going to go. And it's Houston the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. 4-3, Westbrook. Houston gets it back. Here is House. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Oh, good with the triple.
Yeah, that's a head-scratcher there. I don't know how he could think that's a good shot. That's not who they want out there jacking up threes.
They grab their own miss and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden. The first one falls. That one is no good.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half. They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
And here's Richardson. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Hello, quarter Hudson.
That's good from Richardson. And Richardson drops them both.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Westbrook passes to Harden, and the basket is good. Harden's got 38 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Milton. Now Harris. The pass to Milton. Richardson for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Richardson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Poked away. Pass to Horford. Over House. Horford no luck. Rockets leading by 14. Westbrook kicks to House. Westbrook no good. The 76ers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Milton the pass to Embiid. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Milton. Pass to Horford. Harris, right side. Back to Horford. Over Westbrook. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Embiid's got 21.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Inside. To the right side. Again, Embiid missing. Rockets leading by 13. Harden kicks to House. Passes it to Westbrook. Covington against Horford. Covington dishes to Harden. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Richardson outside. Off target with his 3. Rocket shooting 47%, pretty solid. For 3, Westbrook. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets leading by 14. Harden outside. From deep three-point range, the shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Richardson gets a wide-open look. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Left side, Westbrook. Five on the clock. The baseline J. That one drops for him. Westbrook's got 34 points.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He kicks to House, shoots the three, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And this will make it 31 victories for them on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Now the 76ers on the break. Burks' shot is good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
There's the triple. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Here's Robinson, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Robinson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Misses there. So we see the Rockets taking the win here.